Are COVID-19 vaccines weapons of mass destruction? No, that's not true. There's no public evidence the vaccines put the future of mankind at risk. To the contrary, medical authorities widely agree the vaccines represent one of our best hopes of quashing the pandemic. The claim is one of several made during a video that recycles debunked conspiracy theories about COVID-19 and vaccines. The claims appeared in a video posted on brand new Tube by Dr. Vernon Coleman on March 13, 2021. The video was titled "COVID-19 Vaccines Are Weapons of Mass Destruction, and Could Wipe Out the Human Race." Toward the start, Coleman says, quote, "We all know that the evil elite, the Agenda 21 and Great Reset promoters, have all along intended to kill between 90% and 95% of the world's population. Sadly, I fear it's probably too late to save many of those who've had the vaccine. Millions doomed, and I fear that many will die when they next come into contact with the coronavirus." End quote. Users on social media saw this title, description and thumbnail, quote, "COVID-19 vaccines are weapons of mass destruction, and could wipe out the human race." Dr. Coleman says this is the most crucial video he's ever made about COVID-19. Please share this video widely. To receive notifications every time Dr. Coleman releases a new video, please download the brand new Tube. End quote. Among Coleman's allegations are that an evil elite intended to wipe out up to 95% of the world's population, that the vaccines are gene therapy and that they may kill more people than COVID-19. Independent experts have repeatedly disproven those theories, which are not supported by peer-reviewed findings by qualified researchers. Coleman begins with references to two debunked conspiracy theories, Agenda 21, and the Great Reset. Lead Stories has previously written about Agenda 21, which is the idea the United Nations has a secret plan to wipe out 95% of the world's population. See our reporting here. While it's true that Agenda 21 exists, the UN plan focuses on sustainable development. It's not secret, and it does not call for the near extermination of the human race. You can see the text of Agenda 21 here. Similarly, the Great Reset is a theory that proposes the global elite are conspiring to impose a nefarious, secret agenda. In a recent blog post, the Institute for Strategic Dialogue offered the following description, quote, "The Great Reset is the name of an initiative launched by the World Economic Forum (WEF) in June 2020 that called for fairer outcomes and a rethinking of global investment and government expenditure in order to revive the world's economy in light of the catastrophic economic effects of the pandemic." Conspiracy theorists believe this initiative is in fact a plot to destroy capitalism and enact a one-world government under the cover of COVID-19. End quote. There's no credible corroboration for the conspiracy theorists' interpretation of the plan, which is explained in detail here. Coleman clearly considers Bill Gates to be part of the global elite, mentioning the Microsoft founder by name in the video. Lead Stories has previously debunked the claim that Gates suggested eliminating about 10% to 15% of the global human population through the use of vaccines. You can read our earlier story here. Gates's quote was taken out of context. He was talking about possible strategies to slow down population growth to reduce CO2 emissions. At 2 minutes, 10 seconds in the video, Coleman makes that claim that the vaccines for COVID-19 are gene therapy. He says, quote, "For longer than I like to think about it, I've been warning about the dangers of the COVID-19 vaccines. I know that they shouldn't really be called vaccines. But if I call them gene therapy, then the people who we're trying to reach, who've been told that they're vaccines, won't know what I'm talking about." End quote. Coleman has made this allegation before, and Lead Stories has debunked it before. See our previous reporting here. The vaccines for COVID-19 do not modify a person's genes to treat or cure disease, which is how the U.S. Food and Drug Administration defines gene therapy. For a related debunk, Lead Stories spoke to Dr. Douglas Drevitz, Chief of Infectious Diseases at Oklahoma University Health Sciences Center. In an email, dated February 3, 2021, he wrote, quote, "Vaccination, e.g. mRNA vaccination, does not alter any genes, DNA. It simply instructs our immune cells to make an immune response against a germ, or against a part or a product of a germ, e.g. a toxin, such as in tetanus or diphtheria." End quote. In the video, Coleman further alleges, at 7 minutes, 2 seconds, quote, "The vaccines weren't designed to prevent infection or transmission. The vaccines don't stop people getting COVID-19." End quote. That's not true. According to the U.S.